Gautam, Canto 3, Chapter 23 and Text 7. Ye me swadharma niratasya tapaha samadhi vidya atmayoga vijita bhagavat prasadaha tan eva te mat anusevanaya avaruddhan drishtim prapasya vitarami abhayan ashokan ye me swadharma niratasya tapassamadhi विद्यात्म योग विजिता भगवत प्रसादा तानेव ते मदनुसेवनया वरुद्धान् दृष्टिं प्रपश्य वितरामि अभयान् शोकान् समाधि योग विजिता भगवत प्रसाद तानेव ते मदनुरेवनया वरुद्धान् दृष्टिं प्रपश्य वितरामि भयान् स्वधर्म निरतस्य तपस्समाधि अध्यात्म योग विजिता ये those which may by me swadharma own religious life niratasya fully occupied with tapaha in austerity samadhi in meditation vidya in Kṛṣṇa consciousness atma yoga by fixing the mind vijitaha achieved Bhagavat Prasadaha, the blessings of the Lord, Tan, them, Eva, even, Te, by you, Mat, to me, Anusevanaya, by devoted service, Avaruddhan, obtain, Drishtim, transcendental vision, Prapasya, just see, vitarami, I am giving, abhayan, which are free from fear, ashokan, which are free from lamentation. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swamy Srila Prabhupada. Translation Kardama Muni continued, I have achieved the blessings of the Lord in discharging my own religious life of austerity, meditation and Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Although you have not yet experienced these achievements, which are free from fear and lamentation, I shall offer them all to you because you are engaged in my service. Now just look at them. I am giving you the transcendental vision to see how nice they are. Please repeat. Kardama Muni continued, I have achieved the blessings of the Lord in discharging my own religious life of austerity, meditation and Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Although you have not yet experienced these achievements which are free from fear and lamentation, I shall offer them all to you because you are engaged in my service. Now just look at them. I am giving you the transcendental vision to see how nice they are. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Devahuti engaged only in the service of Kardama Muni, her husband. She was not supposed to be so advanced in austerity, ecstasy, meditation or Krishna consciousness, but imperceptibly she was sharing her husband's achievements, which she could neither see nor experience. Automatically she achieved these graces of the Lord. What are the graces of the Lord? It is stated here that the graces of the Lord are abhaya, free from fearfulness. In the material world, if someone accumulates $1 million, he is always full of fear because he is always thinking, what if the money is lost? But the benediction of the Lord, Bhagavat Prasada, is never to be lost. It is simply to be enjoyed. There is no question of loss. One simply gains and enjoys gaining. Bhagavad Gita also confirms this. When one achieves the grace of the Lord, the result is that sarva dukkhani, all distresses are destroyed. When situated in the transcendental position, one is freed from the two kinds of material diseases, hankering and lamentation. This is also stated in Bhagavad Gita. After devotional life begins, we can achieve the full result of love of Godhead. Love of Kṛṣṇa is the highest perfection of Bhagavat Prasada or divine mercy. This transcendental achievement is so greatly valuable that no material happiness can compare to it. Prabodhananda Saraswati said that if one achieves the grace of Lord Chaitanya, he becomes so great that he does not care a fig even for the demigods. He thinks of monism as hellish, and for him the perfection of controlling the senses is as easy as anything. Heavenly pleasures become to him no more than stories. Actually, there is no comparison between material happiness and transcendental happiness. By the grace of Kardama Muni, Devahuti experienced actual realization simply by serving. We get a similar example in the life of Narada Muni. In his previous life, Narada was a maid-servant son, but his mother was engaged in the service of great devotees. He got the opportunity to serve the devotees, and simply by eating the remnants of their foodstuff and carrying out their orders, he became so elevated that in his next life, he became the great personality Narada. For spiritual achievement, the easiest path is to take shelter of a bona fide spiritual master and serve him with heart and soul. That is the secret of success. As stated by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in his 8 stanzas of prayer to the spiritual master, Yasya Prasadhat Bhagavat Prasadaha. By serving or receiving the grace of the spiritual master, one receives the grace of the Supreme Lord. By serving her devotee husband, Kardama Muni, Devahuti shared in his achievements. Similarly, a sincere disciple, simply by serving a bona fide spiritual master, can achieve all the mercy of the Lord and the spiritual master simultaneously. Dasansta Bhaktivedanta Parapoto Madhyanatimiran Dasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militham Ena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namaha Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashyant Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So here Kardama Muni is speaking to her Devahuti his wife. We have seen in the previous shlokas, Devahuti served the husband with devotion and care, selflessly, that she even neglected her own bodily health and necessities. Kardama Muni is busy in practicing tapas, samadhi, vidhyatma yoga. He is busy practicing austerities and then enjoying the ecstasy in samadhi and vidya, developing Krishna consciousness. So, he is absorbed in these practices. Niratarasya. Niratasya means always. So, yome swadharma niratasya. Kardama Muni is always engaged in his own religious duties and practicing all this, and she constantly helped him, served him heartfully. And then Kardama Muni, he is saying here, Vijita Bhagavat Prasada. By those practices, he has achieved Lord's blessings. Prasada means blessing of the Supreme Lord. So, then Tanevate Madhu Anusevanaya. Here he is explaining to her, Avaruddhan, these achievements which he has got from the Supreme Lord, those will be automatically shared by Devahuti. Whatever achievements, blessings the husband got, the wife will automatically share all such achievements because Madanu Sevaya, because she is serving the husband. Then Devahuti may say, no, I am not able to see any of those blessings. So here he is saying, Drishtim Prapasya Vitarami. Now I am giving you this transcendental vision. Now you can see how nice they are, all these transcendental blessings of the Lord. Many times, particularly when we come into Krishna consciousness, we imperceptibly, without even we knowing, we get a lot of blessings of Guru and Krishna. Bhagavat Prasada. How Bhagavat Prasada is achieved, how blessings from the Lord is achieved, that is, here is Prabhupada is quoting the famous verse from Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Yasya Prasada Bhagavat Prasada. It is easily achieved by taking shelter of a bona fide spiritual master and then serve him heartfully without holding back. One has to give his full himself onto the lotus feet of the spiritual master. And then when somebody serves like that, then Vijita Bhagavat Prasada, he conquers the Supreme Lord and then he attains his blessings. So now, once we take shelter of Prabhupada and we execute our services, actually devotees, they share the blessings which Prabhupada got from Krishna. We were being dipped into those blessings. Prabhupada has attracted so much Bhagavat Prasada that he has dipped all of us into an ocean of mercy. He has got so much grace from Krishna that he is known as his divine grace. He brings the divine grace of Krishna unto us. Krishna is compared to a Krishna Karuna Sindho, an ocean of mercy, and a spiritual master is like a cloud. The cloud draws the water from the ocean and then carries to a certain place and pours as rain. In this rainy season we have ample experience. Suddenly you will see a dark cloud and pours a lot of water. So similarly, from the ocean of Krishna's mercy, the spiritual master, Prabhupada, he brings that mercy and pours it indiscriminately on anybody and everybody. A spiritual master is ready to show his blessings on everyone. For example, when a cloud rains, pours the water, doesn't discriminate, it is a rock, it is earth, it is plantation, there is no such discrimination. It just pours the water and blesses the place which is suffering from lack of water. So similarly, the spiritual master, he comes into the world and he pours his mercy onto the people who are suffering here. This world is compared to Dhavanala. Is a burning forest fire is always there in this world. The forest fire can trigger any time without any human intervention. Just because of some wind, two branches can collide and suddenly there can be a fire. Similarly, there can be a fire in this world. There could be a little friction between two countries and there can be a war. We are already seeing wars going on. And so between two states there is a possibility of a quarrel and a war. And then unfortunately these differences have percolated into families. Any day one single conversation is enough to create a fire in the family. So this is how this world is. We don't want it. We want happy life, peaceful life, without any problems. That is our heart's desire. But then suddenly there will be some spark and then we see that there is a fire in everybody's lives. So how can we quell this fire? How can we ensure that these fires don't come? That is only by receiving the mercy of the spiritual master. The mercy of the spiritual master is received through the ears. One has to give submissive oral reception to the transcendental messages of the spiritual master. Yasyam vai shruyamanayam. This is the declaration in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. Yasyam vai shruyamanayam Kṛṣṇe paramapurushe bhaktir utpadhyate. Now you want some feeling for Krishna? You want for some attachment for Krishna? Now here is the secret. Bhagavatam says, Yasyam vai shruyamanaya. Anyone who hears this Bhagavatam submissively, then automatically in his heart an attraction develops for Krishna. And as soon as attraction develops, then what happens? Shokamoha bhayapaha. Again, there also it is mentioned, three things are subdued immediately. Shoka means lamentation. Lamentation means we lose something very precious in our life and then we go on lamenting about it. Arey, I should not have done like this. I should not have behaved like this. I should not have spoken like this. People always, they're in shoka, shokagnina, and this shoka is not ordinary. This is agni, it is a fire that devastates a personality, creates a devastation inside. So shoka, moha means illusion. Illusion means we become unduly attracted to and attached to so many material things in this world. Ultimate goal of our bhakti is Nija Bhakti Yoga, Vairagya Vidya, Nija Bhakti Yoga. Ultimate goal is that one should be completely free from all material affection, all material affinities, and develop his full attraction to Krishna. Any attachment, a living entity cannot be free from attachment. Always it has to be attached to something, develop its affection for something. And for devotee, the only affection and attachment should be to the lotus feet of Guru and Krishna. A devotee is akinchana, is a beggar, he doesn't have anything from a material point of view. Why? We don't have any assets, we don't even have any of those things. Even a gruhastha, he may have all those assets, but he has dedicated all those in Krishna's service. Personally, we don't have anything. This is the first understanding from the spiritual master. Everything belongs to Krishna. Everybody, the devotee becomes free from this false proprietorship. So, although devotee may look apparently very poor from an external point of view, for example, when we go for any of those any events or any programs, some important programs, you will see all outsiders, they come nicely dressed. They actually take out their best dress from the cupboards and then they wear and go for such events. And so you see everywhere opulence is displayed. But when devotee goes, he goes in the same normal, one kurta, one dhoti, and then a simple chadar like this, and he goes. And if you see, actually, people will give attention to the devotee rather than such big, coat and all those things. Why? Because people respect this, vairagya. They know that this is an advancement. So, because a devotee, although externally he may look very simple and free from opulence, actually he is carrying the most opulent personality. Gadhagraja is carrying the Supreme Lord in his heart. This is explained by Yudhishthira Maharaj that he is actually a pure devotee. He is always carrying the Supreme Lord in his heart, and so he himself is a pilgrimage place. Why people go to pilgrimage place? To see the form of the Supreme Lord, and that form is always carried by a pure devotee. So, devotee's opulency, he should think, my property, Krishna's lotus feet is my property, it is mine. I am his and he is mine. That's all. And we are very opulent. A devotee's opulences never comes down. Here Prabhupada is explaining, Bhagavat Prasada, if something comes as a mercy, blessing of the Supreme Lord, it is never lost. It is never lost. That's why here Prabhupada is mentioning simply it is to be enjoyed. The servants, they enjoy. It's not that the devotees are not enjoying. They enjoy, but they enjoy the prasada, Bhagavat Prasad. Only Bhagavat Prasad they enjoy. And should we really enjoy? Yes, we should relish. For example, prasadam in the prasadam that we can take and appreciate. This Krishna prasadam. Yes, devotees can relish. Wow, what a nice prasad. Adbhuta, wonderful. This is our meditation. while honoring, glorifying Guru and Krishna for giving us such wonderful prasadam. So this background work is very important. Here Prabhupada is mentioning here, Samadhi, Vidhyatma Yoga. This is called Vidya. Real knowledge means to be cautious of this fact that by Guru and Krishna's mercy, we got this prasad. This prasad is very powerful. Very, very powerful. People may know, may not know, but if they take prasadam, that is very powerful. They are touching Krishna. Isha Sangha. This is Krishna's form that can be appreciated by even a common man. And such prasadam distribution is one of the programs that Prabhupada wanted. Prabhupada wanted that this prasadam be distributed. Lord's blessings are not only in terms of prasadam. For example, here one more grace of Krishna is explained, that is abhaya, free from fearfulness. So, as servants of Guru and Krishna, we are all set to receive the blessings of Guru and Krishna as servants. And Guru also doesn't hold anything. Then what is holding us to receive that prasad? A very interesting conversation. You'll understand what is our role in attracting this blessing of the Guru and Krishna. Here, Upendra is saying, we may develop at least maybe half of your energy to continuously preach someday. Prabhupada, continuously? Shyamasundara. He says that someday he hopes that the devotees, your disciples, may acquire half the energy that you have for preaching. Prabhupada, why not full? Or double? You have double, you may have double. Upendra, it's inconceivable. Prabhupada, just like my Guru Maharaj did not travel all over the world, so I have got double energy than him. So you must triple energy, 4 times energy than me. Then actually disciple. My God brothers are envious because they could not do. They could not do even half of Guru Maharaj's work. And I am doing 10 times. So therefore, they are envious. So if an ordinary man like me can do 10 times, you are Americans. Prabhupada is saying 20 times, then you are successful. Prabhupada uses this word 20, devotee. If we can do 20 times, it's only because you gave us the energy. Prabhupada, yes, my blessings are there. You do it. Right. Just like Guru Maharaj gave blessings to everyone. But they do not try. If they remain Kunja Babu, let him remain Kunja Babu. His God brothers. What can be done? If he is satisfied with only one building in Mayapur and 2 buildings in Vrindavan, that is his only ambition. Ambition is poor. So this is what Prabhupada is saying. Actually, a servant means he is fascinated to serve Guru and Krishna. And how much you can serve? Prabhupada is saying, actual disciple means double, 20 times, maximum 20 times. How is this possible? By his mercy only. And Prabhupada is saying, my mercy is available. His instructions are available. His mercy means his instruction is available. Just take it. Like Prabhupada in one of the Bhagavatam purports, he mentions that this prasadam distribution should be expanded unlimitedly by the support of government and by the support of the corporate, the generators of wealth. and the devotees of ISKCON Bangalore have taken this seriously. This is Prabhupada mentions this in the Bhagavatam purport. Now that instruction has been taken. There is an attempt made to fulfill that instruction. Prabhupada is saying, do it, try. In one sense, during Prabhupada's time, he could do prasad distribution only this much. And by his mercy, now ISKCON Bangalore group of temples, they are able to do 20 times prasadam distribution. Akshaya Patra is there. Just yesterday, the government of Andhra Pradesh has initiated this Anna canteens. Throughout Andhra, there will be lakhs of people getting this sanctified food. So, if a devotee takes Prabhupada's order seriously, as his life and soul, gives his best, then you will see Bhagavat Prasad. The Shakti, Bhagavad Shakti comes automatically in him. We are very normal, ordinary people. Not possible to achieve such big things. But Krishna does it. Guru does it and gives the credit to you. All that you need to do is take up. You should say, yes, I want to work. Give my best to Guru and Krishna without any envy, without any of those negative things, enemies in our heart. One should try to do, then automatically you will see, you will become part of a blessed journey. Automatically, devotee receives the blessings. And what is the symptom of that blessing? He will be free from doership, proprietorship, and he gives all credit to his master. This is the real symptom. Never say, I did it, only I could do it, and then I am the only, this thing. There is no such calculations in their minds. They are wanting to see how the service of Guru and Krishna is expanded. That's all. He is not interested to fight for some claim. I am doing, this is my idea, this is my this thing. All those things are not there in his heart. He knows everything is done by Guru and Krishna. Let me just give my full best so that they can manifest their desires in this world for the upliftment of the public or the poor. Any questions?
So, Prabhu, in general also Krishna says that Sarvacha Chaham Vibhisani Vishnu, that I sit in everyone's heart. So, in that sense, Prabhu, how like these two statements, like then everyone becomes like that only? No?
Yeah, provided that person uses his body 100% in the service of the Lord, then only his body becomes a Tirthasthal, a Punakshetra. Once Prabhupada was in Kumbh Mela, and he came to that Kumbh Mela for preaching, because millions of people come there to take bath in Triveni Sangam. Everybody knows that taking a dip in the Sangam during those auspicious moments is, pious. A lot of piety they can acquire. They know that. So a lot of people come. They are all desirous of moksha. And Prabhupada also came along with his disciples. And they are doing kirtans, doing prasad distribution. Wherever we go, our goal is same, to spread the message of Lord Chaitanya. We have no such. We go to any temple, we go to any Tirthasthal, any place. While going on a pilgrimage, we go to demigod places also. We have nothing to. And then after going there, we see if there is any chance, we will do some kirtan. We distribute our mantra cards. We give some prasadam to those pujaris also. It's like that. I remember in one village we went for some preaching, and there is only one temple is there in that village. One Shiva temple is there. We had Darshan. That pujari also did some puja in our name. And after that, we had this program, and then there is a kirtan and everybody is dancing. And I can see in the crowd, the pujari is also there. He is also dancing. So that is our goal. Somehow give Sankirtana, the happiness of Sankirtana to everybody. And so, meanwhile, there is one Ramanandi Brahmana. He comes along with his son to the place where Prabhupada is staying. And then as soon as he sees Prabhupada, he pays full dandavas. And immediately he removes one plate from his bag and keeps it at the lotus feet of Prabhupada. Prabhupada also gives his lotus feet to be kept, and then he takes out some water, and then he starts offering water to the lotus feet. Prabhupada is asking, did you go for Sangam bathing? He says, no, this is much better than the sun. He sprinkles the water on his head, sprinkles on his son, and says, now I am blessed. And so he knows the philosophy that the water that has washed a pure devotee's lotus feet is most powerful than just taking some dip in a river in a pilgrimage place. If Prabhupada enters into a river like that, you should know that he is purifying the river from its burden of sin, which everybody leaves into the river. So this is called transcendental vision. In this shloka we can see that's what Kardama is giving, that vision to her. Similarly, just to count our blessings also, you need a vision. What is our blessing? Just to count that, we need blessings of Guru. So if you read Prabhupada books, continuously associate with him, that is the glorious activity. So Ekadashi today, chant more, hear Bhagavatam more. We are singing that song, you see, he is saying about Bhagavatam. If they hear this Bhagavatam, then there is a change in the heart. So continuously hear Bhagavatam. There are many other holy books like Ramayana, Mahabharata, but our Sampradaya, it's all about Bhagavatam. Nicely hear Bhagavatam, and then we'll be freed from Shoka Moha Bhaya, these three things automatically. So yes, Lord is present. A devotee may see the Lord's presence, but that person is not able to see. He has to become a pure devotee. Then only he can really, in one sense, he can realize carrying Kṛṣṇa in his heart. And such a body, we can offer all our worship. That is the point. So Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.